Okay, now, have you heard about the abacus? Abacus, it's something like this. Okay, so we can put some rings like things. Okay, so we can put or pebbles, maybe something like that. We can put 2, 3, likewise we can put in this one, this bar, and here in this bar also we can put up to 9. Here also. Okay, we can put up to 9. Okay, so here is something that represents the place values. Okay, so the maximum number of pebbles we can put in this one is 9. So that means if we consider this as ones place, ones, here tens, here hundreds. So this is what we have done up here. Okay, the maximum number of ones we can keep is 9. That maximum number of tens we can keep is again 9. Here hundreds, here also 9. So using this abacus we can represent various numbers. Okay, this is abacus. So now, can you place the pebbles in the abacus for the value 291? So just try it. Let's discuss. Okay, here how many ones we have? Yes. And how many tens? And how many hundreds? Okay, let's place them. Ones we have 1. Tens we have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Hundreds we have 2. So this is how you represent a value, then a number in the abacus. Okay, so in the opposite way, okay, the vice versa, if we have some value like this, can you represent it as a number? What is the number represented by this? 200 and how many tens? 53. This is the number represented by this. Okay, I think now you have a small idea about this abacus and place values. So after all these lessons, so can you tell me, let's consider a number. Okay, $438. By considering this number, can you tell me the place value? Place value of each digit and also the value represented by each digit. Can you tell me, if I point out a number and ask what is the place value of this number and what is the value represented by this number? So can you tell me that? I'll ask again. If I point out, okay, I will point out this digit 3. Can you tell me what is the place value of this digit 3? What is the place value? The place value of this is, it is in tens. Okay, the place value, tens. What is the value represented by this digit? Value represented? The digit is 3, it is in tens place. So what is the value? 30. Okay, so the digit 3 is in the tens place and the value is 30. Okay, so to learn this more, let's do some exercise. Here we have 3 questions. 1, 2, 3. So the first question is, consider 356 and they are asking what is the place value? It is the place value of 5. So what is 5 here? This is the digit 5 and they are asking what is the place value of 5. What is the place value? It is in the tens place. Okay. Now they are asking what is the value represented by 5. What is the value represented by it? It is in the tens place. The digit is 5. It is 50. Okay, 50. So now let's move on to the second example. So you have to try this one. What is the place value of 1? Here, 1 is here. What is the place value? Ones, tens, here, hundreds. What is the value represented by 1? What is the value represented by this one? 100. Okay. Now this one. Place value is ones. What is the value represented by 0? It is 0. Okay. Now I think you have a proper idea about these place values. So after that, so here now you know, if we consider this is ones place, tens, hundreds, you know that. So if we write so this is a very huge number, so you should know the place values of these digits. Okay, so this is ones, you already know, tens, hundreds, and this one is thousands. Okay, and this one, tell me what's that? 10,000. This one, 100,000. And this one, what is this one? Millions. Okay, so likewise, again if we have further more numbers, 10 millions, 100 millions, and after that billions. 10 billions, 100 billions, like that we can proceed. So if we consider this number again, we can write this according to periods. Okay, periods means okay, so this one is known as unit period. This one is known as thousands period, and this one is known as millions period. Okay, can you understand? So if we have a number like this, for an example, let's consider a number like this. Okay, can you divide them into periods according to periods? So this is unit period, this is what, thousands period, and this is in millions period. So we can write this number as by grouping into periods. Okay, the digits in the same period together. Okay, this is how we write such big numbers. Or we have, let's say, so this is again, what's this period? Unit period, thousands period, millions period. So what is the place value of this one? Ones place, tens place, this one, hundreds place, yes, this one, thousands place, this two, 10,000s place, this 9, 100,000s place. Okay, and this 6, millions place, this 5, 10 millions place, this 2, 100 millions place. Okay, so the period is something else and the place value is something else. Okay, so the period of this one is unit period, this one thousands period, and this one millions period, as you can see here. Okay, so now I think you can understand how these numbers play a marvel. Okay, so even a huge number, very huge number, we can write in a very small place. So this one is a very big number, you know, 100 millions. So we have hundreds of millions. So if we say now you have to count some pens. Okay, in a big box there are pens. So if we count, so you get a value like 562 or something, a big amount. So if we do not have numbers, what we will do? How to represent them? We have to draw, maybe we have to draw 500 pens on a paper to record that one. Okay, to record the number of pens in that box, we will have to draw on a paper. Okay, 500 pens. Then only a reader can see that and understand. So even the reader have to, what? They have to count from 1 to 500. so we have the reader also have to count, so that's very difficult. Therefore these numbers, okay, so a simple number like 582, okay, the number of pens is this one. So just using a little space we can write this huge number, and even the reader can, once he look at this, yes, he can understand the number is 582. The pens inside the box is this one. Okay, so even you can, if we count the stars, okay, there are plenty of stars. So what we will have to do, if we don't have numbers, we will have to draw them. But luckily we have these numbers, then we can easily, using simple figures, no, using these simple figures we can record them on a paper. So that's very useful, and this is the wonder of maths actually. Can you understand that? Yes, I hope so. I will give you some exercises, and after that we will wind up from this video. So thank you for joining with me. So see you in the next video.